Hey guys, I want to do another one of my up close videos for you guys, and this time we're gonna do it on the Glock 17C. And I know a lot of you own Glocks already, but this is probably gonna be boring for you. This video is gonna be mainly for people who um, don't have Glocks, or it's their first Glock, or if they're looking into a Glock 17. So I'm gonna start by safety checking this guy. This is one of my play guns. It is empty. We're gonna see if I can do this without knocking anything over. That's empty. So we'll take a nice close look at it. This is a Glock 17. A lot of people think it's called 17 because the magazine holds 17 rounds. That's not true. Really, all Glocks, the numbers correspond with the number of patent that Gaston Glock took out. Glock 17 was Gaston Glock's 17th patent that he took or got. Sorry about that. So this one is the C model. What the C is basically is a compensated model where you have two holes on top of the slide, and your barrel also has two holes. So as the bullet's going down the barrel, you get expanding gases that push up on here in the form of a V, and they push the muzzle down. Now, when I shoot just regular target ammo, I get big flames that come out of here, which is actually pretty cool, and it makes it really loud. But when I shoot personal defense rounds through it, I think the powder is so precise and so efficient that I don't get any flash through here. So a lot of people say C models or compensated models aren't good for personal protection because that flash is going to give away your position, or it's going to blind you. You're not going to be able to see anything. I'm not a big believer in that, because every time I shoot personal defense rounds through this, I get no flames whatsoever. So Glocks are pretty simple. On this side, we have a GTL 10. I believe it's a GTL. If I'm wrong, I'll annotate that up here. This is pretty cool. I like it because I use this gun for my home defense gun sometimes. So I have two of these, one on my Glock 30 and then one on this guy. Batteries are running low. I ordered some batteries, but it's pretty neat. It's just it's your basic flashlight. On the left side, we have our slide release, which is this guy right here. This particular one has a smooth trigger. You might have a combat trigger, which is has lines through it. You get the mag release, which will release the mag. On the flashlight, you get ambi buttons. This one you can press halfway or pull down halfway, and the light will turn on. Or you can press it all the way down, and it will click into place, and the light will stay on. So, and then you have two tabs here. You can take it off. Underneath, there isn't really anything spectacular about the Glocks. On the right side, you get your extractor, and that's about it, really. Glocks are so simple, and this is one of the things that attracted me to them, was their simplicity. So then on top, we have our front sights. In the front, we have our barrel. Moving back, there's our barrel and chamber and rear sight. This is pretty stock. The only thing I've done to this gun that you guys have seen is filling in the numbers and the letters, and also I have done a highly polished barrel. I put a highly polished barrel in there. I don't even use oil with this thing. This is the stock barrel that came with it. I screwed the finish up on it, so I decided to just go ahead and take all the finish off. And while I did that, I went ahead and polished all the internals, which I have a video for. You guys can see that. So let's go ahead and break it down. Just gonna double check again. Pull the trigger. This is pointed in the safe direction. There's a few acres that way. And then you have two takedown tabs right here. I'm just gonna grab the gun and just squeeze my two fingers. And I'm gonna pull the tabs forward. This will give you your frame. Now this is all polished. I've polished and shined all the little internal parts for this one. It runs very smooth, and it also has a 3.5 pound trigger connector in there. So it's a very nice, very smooth, very soft trigger pull. Your slide, you of course have your recoil spring, you have your barrel, and you have your firing pin safety block. You of course have your firing pin, so if I push the block down, the firing pin is free. Now it's not, so give you a look in there. Again, the firing pin's been highly polished, so has the firing pin block. For some reason the finish is coming off of this. I don't know if anybody else has had this problem or not, but that's what's happening with this. I'm using the stock recoil spring. The barrel is just a standard Glock barrel. I polished the feed ramp. It's like glass now. The whole thing is like glass now. I took it shooting, put 300 rounds through it, not a single hiccup. Came home, all I had to do was wipe it, and it was clean. It's actually a lot easier to clean without the finish on it. So I live in the dry state, so I don't have to worry about rust, but I do cover it very lightly in oil. So, and inside of our slide is just look like that. So I'll go ahead and put this back together, and that's it. Alright, so that's the Glock 17. Oh, I was going to show you the view from behind and a sight picture. That's how it would look like. And then of course a view from the front. Now my head's 2 feet away from the camera, so don't freak out. Alright. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know guys. Let me know if you need anything. If you have any questions. If you like the video, a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. It's really the only way I know how these videos are doing. So yeah, this is about it. Glock 17C. Alright guys, see ya.